Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Happy birthday to you. Now y'all, this everything I say is allegedly, okay? But I really want to get down to the near, what's the word? How they be saying? The near really gritty. The near really gritty. What is it they be saying, y'all? But anyway, I want to get into the Naziah Harris case, and I want to entertain this situation, uh, criticize, and commenting in this situation. Now, I just want to know who introduced the auntie right here to Freddie Cougar. Who introduced the auntie, Naziah Harris auntie, to Freddie Cougar? And you know, Freddie Cougar is sitting over there with a mask on. I want to know who introduced her at the age of 16 to Freddie Cougar. You know, he always on Elm Street. Now, y'all got to understand something about uh this situation right here. If she were introduced to Freddie Cougar at the age of 16, allegedly, why did they introduce her when they didn't want him? Now, allegedly, it was said that her sister introduced her to Freddie Cougar. And she ended up having, like, I don't know that she had two Freddie Cougar babies from him. Three, five, I don't know. Wait, y'all, let me do something with the commercial. Now, she could be a nice individual, but met Freddie Cougar on Elm Street. And that wasn't a good thing to, he's not a good person to meet. Okay? And the reason why I'm getting into this is because there are other women that met Freddie Cougar. Hey, Joy. There are other women that met Freddie Cougar. And they didn't care if Freddie Cougar Cougar came into their nightmare, and he didn't care anything about them, but he introduced the other women to him. What was it about Freddie Cougar that everybody liked it? You know, what was, because she was 16, there were others to talk to besides a 20-something-year-old nightmare on Elm Street, or whatever that street called. Now, when when you're not raised correctly in your childhood, and you introduce to people, um, then you find and you go to sleep, and you wake up into a dream. Oh, I got somebody that love me. I'm so happy now. I'm about to lose my weight. I'm about to get myself together so I can, you know, deal with Freddie. Now, Freddie Cougar had other women. Freddie Cougar had other women. My thing is, who, why, what did Freddie Cougar Why did how did this happen? See, then what I'm trying to say with this nightmare. It's like, since I can get whoever I want to get, and you have that friend that can't get who they want to get. They have a problem getting men. But you don't have a problem getting men. Or either I want the same man. I'm not talking about me. I'm using an example. Or she want the same man that her sibling had. Y'all, I'm telling y'all right now. This is a nightmare that we're living in. With Freddie Cougar don't put us. There you go over there. There you go. Freddie put us in a nightmare in this case. Freddie put this whole case into a nightmare. And it was kind of nightmare that, look how he looking at her. This was the kind of nightmare that but I can every time I look at Freddie, I get upset with Freddie, y'all. Y'all got excuses. Freddie just get to me. But y'all, let me tell you something. Freddie is full of poison. Freddie full of poison. He don't care nothing about you. And how did Freddie got more women than King Kong? How Freddie get more women than King Kong or Popeye? Freddie Cougar got so many women in this case, it just don't make no sense. What is it about Freddie Cougar that all the women was so, oh wow, bam, they know each other. They knew. It's a cult. Freddie Cougar had a cult, y'all. Hey Josh. Freddie Cougar had a cult. He was running a cult, and the cult was dealing with women that, to me, don't seem like they like really means to me. They seem like they bisexual or something. Something was there. Because Freddie kept coming into these women nightmares, and I don't know what the heck a decker that he was telling them. What was he telling them for them not to protect themselves? Why is everybody having cheering by Freddie Cougar? And did they know that Freddie Cougar had a record? I don't think they knew that Freddie Cougar had a record, or did they care that Freddie Cougar had a record? But guess what? All the women knew each other, and like Freddie Cougar told one of his nightmares. He said Freddie said, "You ain't with the game. See, Shannon with the game." So you got to ask yourself, this doesn't happen, y'all. It only happened in a nightmare. Some of these women did not wake up out of that nightmare. Some of these women didn't wake up out of that nightmare that they was into. Okay? They saw it, but they didn't want to believe it. Or they didn't care. They didn't care. Now, I'm gonna tell you something. This woman right here mentally don't control her own mind. They control other people control her mind. They see what she does. They see the mistake that she does. She probably a beautiful woman on the inside, but made one of the worst mistakes from the way that her associate was, who she moved with, caused her to be the way she is. You know what I mean? So you gotta ask yourself, why did Freddie Cougar make her the lead person in this case? Why did Freddie Cougar mess with her the worst? Why wouldn't Freddie Cougar start having babies by her? Why is her self-esteem so low? See, I think that, the auntie was a beautiful, nice person, okay? I believe that Freddie mentally took advantage of her mind. Freddie took the advantage of her mind. I have seen people walk into somebody life and just take control of it, make them think I love you. But he act like, but he don't love them. But sometimes women fall into these nightmares, and they have babies by men thinking that the man gonna be with them, and they'll accept the man the way they are, and then they'll get hurt later on at the end. That's why I see right here. I see this all the time in the women of color community. They want a man so bad they don't care, as long as they got a man, but they don't have them. They don't have them. You know what I mean? She didn't wake up out of her nightmare. She didn't wake up out of her nightmare because Freddie was pretending that he loved her. I believe Freddie didn't love her. Freddie didn't love her. So what I'm trying to say, y'all, in this case right here, you have women that didn't wake up out of their nightmare. They stayed in the nightmare because they was placed into the nightmare. Okay? And they thought that the only person loved them and said something nice about them, I just didn't care no more. Anyway, I want you anyway. You know how some women now, they in a situation where the self-esteem is so low, and somebody else try to have you ever introduced somebody, a guy to somebody? You be like, talk to her. I got a friend I want you to talk to, and I want you to meet. But you at 16. When you 16, you are an adolescent, y'all. Okay, and when you are in an adolescent, you are still learning and thinking you grown, but you're still learning. You still young, and your mind ain't all the way mature, and you just happy at the age of 16 to have a light skinned boyfriend. You just happy to have a light skinned boyfriend with some good hair on his head. That's all the thing. You, oh wow, I don't found an older man like me. I ain't but 16, and he's older. And the thing is, who brought Freddy Cougar to the auntie? See, that's why with me, y'all, I can't get upset with the auntie so bad, because the auntie was caught up in a disease. She was caught up in Freddy Cougar dream, but you got to remember, she went for 16, then she was 19. You remember? Wait, she was 16, then she was 18, then she was 19, y'all. And she was still mentally taking advantage of, but she knew what was going on. But when you young, you think like that. You don't think like you are when you 40 and 30, and some people mind don't mature quicker than others. You know what I mean? You been called out your name and everything, and only person telling you something is somebody that you fell in love with. Okay, you fell in love with Freddie. You know, Freddie. But listen to this, y'all. Listen to this. Listen to the voice and listen to her.
Yes. Okay. And so January 9th, like you had indicated before, you had stated when you told him that there was still no ton of. Correct. Okay. And you said he responded, oh wow. Sure. Okay. And on January 11th, was the guy still missing? Yes. Okay. And did you ask Mr. Butts to do something? Fairly and accurately represent text messages between you and your phone to Jarvis and his phone between let's start back earlier. Some from December 3rd, 2023 through January 21st, 2024. Is fairly inaccurate represent text messages when you are filming to Mr. Butts and his phone? Yes. Okay. You're unable for the admission of the rules proposed Exhibit 48. Thank you, Judge. So on January 11th, did you ask Mr. Butts to do something? Yes. And what is it that you asked him to do? I asked him to make a share of the flyer on his Facebook page. Okay. And did you send him a copy of that missing flyer? Yes.
Okay. What they really talk about now when the auntie called Freddy Cougar. The auntie called Freddy Cougar. Instead of going up there to see was Denise up there. She knew that mentally she was caught up into a nightmare. When she got caught up into that nightmare, she didn't believe that she was in that nightmare because Freddie Freddie Cook over there looking at her right there kept her in that dream. I'm the baby dad. I'm your baby daddy. I'm your baby daddy, and you don't do nothing to hurt me. They used to argue. Freddie used to argue with her. They used to have their ups and downs, which any other couple would have. Um, she had, I believe, that she was manipulated into don't want to believe. I believe she had a sense of humor that the niece allegedly was up there at the shop because she know Jarvis, better known as Freddy Cougar, more than anybody. She know that man good. But no, wait, hold up. I tell you what, let me take that back. She don't know him that good. She thinks she know Freddy. She thinks she know Jarvis Butts, better known as Freddy Cougar, uh, better than any other woman. No, there are other older women that know Freddy Cougar before she knew him. See, they not looking at this case as Jarvis Butts got older women before he met these little girls. See, it's a queen somewhere. It's the queen of spades somewhere. The queen of spades. Nah, I tell you what. Yeah. The queen of spades is somewhere in this picture that need to come to court and need to testify and need to tell the truth. But the queen of spades in Freddy Cougar life is controlling this here. Him. It's not her controlling this. It's the older women that know Freddy Cougar and inside of his nightmare while he chasing young girls. See, it's some old women in it is right here, y'all. It's you got to remember now his age. It was like I can manipulate. Freddy can put something on his fingertips and he can sting you with it. Y'all know Nightmare on Elm Street when he stick the little thing in and he lift you up, all the medicine going into you. So the medicine that he was pouring into everybody's brain and inside their body was poison. And when they put the poison in Jarvis' butt, were putting poison inside of his nightmares, and he manipulated them and blackmailed them to think he wasn't who he was. But she knows I'm not upset with her. I just know that she can't help to be the way she is, the way she was raised. See, I know a lot of people say, "Oh, I was raised a certain way, and I got out of it, and I did it." Everybody not strong minded like you. There are weak hearted people out there who just in love because they ain't never been in love before. You gotta remember when you were 16 and 18, 19. Oh wow, you done met somebody older than you. You, oh man, they making you feel good. Oh, they got a plucker. Yeah, a plucker is a car that need a transmission. You think you got somebody and you ain't got nothing. So that mean that you're not gonna listen to nobody because somebody else had them before you, then they pass them to you because of your self-esteem. So I believe when you love someone, I believe that, start camper, I believe that, excuse me, y'all, that dog, I believe that Freddie already don't poison her. It ain't nothing. I can't be angry with her because she ain't got no business with no older man, no way, why she her age. But a lot of y'all women see the picture, y'all see the picture like this. It's I had me an older man when I was young. You know, I was this and I was that when I was young. But everybody not mature minded like you. See, Freddie got some issue himself. Not that Freddie, well, we know what Freddie do. No, Freddie, look at them over there talking, whispering. He gonna whisper to him, to Freddie. What he trying to do? But it's some old women, y'all, controlling it, controlling him. Cause ain't no way in the world. See, Freddie don't have them women think he was gonna marry them. Look how she look. Freddie can make a fool out you. Fred, see, they talking about. Hold on. They talking about the clothes. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, Freddie. He whispered something to Fred. Hold on. He asked us something about that coat. Hold on, y'all. Let me bag it up. See, I've been asking about that coat. See, Freddie know what he did with that coat. Freddie don't sold that coat for some crack.
Do you remember what she was wearing at all?
Her coat and her uniform at the time. She had on blue shoes. I don't really recall the outfit. I just know the coat she had on.
What was the coat that she had on?
She had on is a 90s coat with all the characters on it.
Okay. And you recall seeing her wearing that the morning of January 9th?
Correct.
Remember that? Or was already been
You know what, y'all?
Yeah.
Sometimes some people aren't who they think that they are. They just, they really don't even care now. It's like okay, let me use this example. There's a complex here with the women that Freddie surround himself with, that really like women. But you'll get a man because you want babies. You know how I'm not saying that's the way she is, but in this situation right here, it seems like these women like men and women, but you want kids regardless of who you get the kids from. You just want kids, but you like women, but you got a man right here that you're dealing with, but you like women. I just think and they don't care when you like that. That means that you get building a family, but you Freddie knew what he was doing. Freddie knew what he doing. But y'all look, let's get back to the coat. See, I've been talking about that coat for the longest. That coat, them jeans, and that white shirt and that sweater. Something ain't right with it.
I'm going to show you People's Exhibit 2. Can you tell me, do you recognize a coat in this photo?
Yes.
And whose coat do you recognize that to be?
Zarya's.
Okay. Now,
What would what was the auntie. I'm not gonna, like I told y'all. I'm not gonna pressure her because I'm so upset with the grandma. Okay, the older women know Jarvis. The older women knew Jarvis before this 16 girl. I'm about to say 16-year-old girl knew him. Okay, Jarvis caused a problem. He called he created his Kappa. Stop it now. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm yelling at my dog. I'm sorry. I apologize. Um, I think some. I think that when Freddie found out that he got the main one, how would he was gonna marry the other women, knowing that you know what he was doing? He was running. Freddie Cougar was running a cult. He was running a pedo cult with women that mentally don't got a complex with themselves. It's no way a person. I don't understand this, y'all. I just see Freddie is somebody. Freddie Cougar is somebody that gonna be Freddie Cougar. But how they fell into this? They fell into Freddie nightmare, y'all. They fell into the nightmare, and he controlled them. Once he got them, he controlled them. He controlled them. He had manipulated them. He blackmailed them to where he think or thought they could protect him more than he could protect them. See, somebody messed up Freddie mind. It always got to be somebody before somebody. Somebody before somebody. Somebody after somebody. So, Freddie being who Freddie is, why was Freddie introduced to her? Because I overheard that her allegedly that her twin sister used to like not he wanted to talk to the twin sister, to her twin sister. He wasn't looking at her. He really liked the other one. And the other one didn't care for a light skinned guy. I think she has she the weak. I think she the weakest. And it looked like she put on one of her mama dresses. You know, I'm not gonna dog her out. I'm not gonna do it. Look like, you know, because she was young at that time, and then she kept making mistakes, and then she just didn't see the mistake. Nothing because the mama didn't see the mistake. The mistake that she made, the mama wasn't looking at the mistake that cared nothing about the mistake that she made. She thought everything she was doing was correct and it was right. Y'all got it's a lot going went on in this in in this nightmare that we're living in. It's a lot went on here that is unexplainable because it's a curse. And Freddie knew he cursed them, but they ain't the only one been cursed. All these women knew each other. I guarantee you, half of them probably went to school, dropped out. Its job it must be the candy man. Freddy Cougar must be the candy man. And see, and I like this prosecutor because see the prosecutor, it's not showing everything in the case. They're not supposed to do that. They trying to get a boost off what's on this Elm Street. What's on the what's really going on. This don't even seem like it's real, y'all. This instead of Nightmare on Elm Street, it seemed more like the. No, it's not the Chainsaw Massacre. It's like the Adam. It ain't like the Adam family. This is crazy. This when that pandemic hit, it's a lot that Freddie decided to get into people's nightmare. Look at him over there with a head down, looking over there at Shannon. Look at him with a head up. He looking at Shannon. He loves Shannon. He doing collect calls now on her phone. Freddie got it going on, y'all. Freddie got it going on. Look at him. And he's sitting behind Lurch. I mean, just sitting behind him, hiding. So, y'all, he knew what he was doing. Cause he went after her when the other person didn't want him. So see, when you got twins, they look alike. Well, they like one the other twin looked like she got more business about herself than this one right here. Look like she more on the lazy style, but I can't say that. But Freddie back there, look at Freddie. Look at him back there. Freddie don't look at him. Look at him. See, I don't trust Freddie. Look at him looking at her. See, they told him not to look at her. Told Freddy Krueger not to look at them. Not to look at them. And he over there tearing that pencil and pen up. Now let me hear what she said. Ask her.
Five children with him. Two are girls. Yes. And three are boys. Correct. And in January.
See, she told her aunt. See, Freddy Krueger, baby mama, told the auntie that she had no stop messing with that man. But then right here, the lady, she said that she told the aunt, see the aunt, this aunt right here, okay, hold up. She said, hold on, y'all. Hold on. She asked her son about how many children she got from Jarvis. She said the last two wasn't here white heels, but that's what she told her great aunt. So that means that she did have other children by him. He had all them his kids. But she told the aunt she's quit messing with them. See, watch this.
Or the short one. There's more than one multiple skills.
But one of them was the artist. So yes.
Correct.
And it says in Harper Woods.
Correct.
On Harper.
Correct.
Do you know if Mr. Butts, would you suspect that Mr. Butts has taken other women to those motels also?
Correct.
I believe you said that you have, of your five children with him, two are girls
Yes.
and three are boys.
Correct.
She said she got 5 children by him. 2 girls and 3 boys. Now y'all, she said and 3 boys, 2 girls and 3 boys. Now, but you told your aunt, your great aunt, the mama, your mother, sister, that you stop messing with Jarvis. When the auntie told you, when the auntie told her to stop, when the auntie, I don't want to confuse y'all. When the aunt on the stand, the great aunt, her mama's sister, asked her, told her, you need to stop messing with Jarvis. She can't really tell her what to do because she 30, y'all, 31. But she can ask her to please stop. But so she lied to the great aunt. See, y'all got to remember that it was so much nefarious going on on Freddy Krueger Street. See, Freddy put that poison in the system. Now she said, "Oh, I ain't auntie, I ain't messing with him no more. Ain't them last two children not him." But you just said in court that you got five children by him. You said all five the kids are here. So you mean that you lied to your great aunt? Why did you lie to your great aunt to tell her that you're not messing with Freddy Krueger no more? See, why you lied to be with somebody ain't worth being with. So y'all can't be mad with the young lady on the stand because she lied to her great aunt that she wasn't gonna mess with him no more. And put the last two, allegedly put the last two kids' name into Harris to make them think that he's not the favorite father. But then the other two, I don't know who the daddy is. I don't know. I ain't seen none of them children that close up.
And in January of this time, well, January 2023, you were living with your mother on Bedford, correct?
Correct.
Prior to that, were you living in Clinton Township?
Correct.
When did you leave Clinton Township home and move to Bedford?
October 23.
So there were times when you were in Clinton Township that Mr. Bless would travel out there to see the kids.
Correct.
And then when you moved to the Bedford address, he would go to the Bedford address to see the kids.
Correct.
And then the Bedford address is when Desire was also living there, correct?
Correct.
She said he was living there. She said he was living there too. See, y'all, I'ma tell you. See, she gonna tell you what she wants you to know. Okay? She gonna tell you. You ask her, she gonna tell you. I don't know.
You just testified that on January the 9th, you were living at that house,
Correct.
and you were there during the day.
Correct.
And so were you one of the first people that realized that Desire did not come home when she was expected to be home?
Well, I didn't realize it until I had got a question by the other kids and asked if I have Desire came home anymore. And I said no.
Now, my thing is this, Freddie. See, my thing is this. See, Freddie got game, y'all. See, Freddie, I can't do nothing with Freddie. Freddie got game. But it's more than just having it. Don't nobody do this. Don't nobody do this. I just can't understand why she ain't. She still herself. She still who she is, y'all. She ain't got no expression. She don't express herself like this. This girl right here, I can't be, I can't be mad at her. I still can't. I used to be upset with her. The reason why I used to be upset with her, but I had to realize that what she living in under, what is going, that she was born into this. She was a teenager into this. She was dissect into this. She was bisected into this. It's this is what she think is right. This is what she think is right, because nobody didn't tell her that it was wrong. You know what I mean? They made it seem like it was cool They don't love themselves no more. People like women like this don't love themselves no more. Because they born the mama didn't care. Her mama didn't care. So what? So you're not gonna listen to the people that do care about you because you manipulated.
Do you remember what time that was in the afternoon?
That was in the evening. My mom picked them up 6 o'clock. So
That
that was
was about 3 hours later than she normally should have been home.
correct.
Was that surprising?
Um, yes, it was. One, we thought that she was at the after school program, um, but it didn't dawn on no one until my mom came back to the house and she wasn't here or she wasn't in the car or when they had got in the car.
So when
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna let that roll out. See, she gonna forever take up for dude, for Freddy Cougar. She gonna always take up for Cougar, cause Cougar already don't stung her. See, when Cougar don't put that poison up in her, don't stung her. You know, he sting that girl so many times until she not gonna see no wrong in him. She not. She's calm like she is in front of him, but mentally, I think a lot of stuff going on. I think a lot of things going on with this beautiful young lady. I think still think she beautiful. She got herself in something where she. I don't understand how this gonna work. I don't. And see y'all. Mm, mm. And you got see Freddie is in it with everybody. See, ain't nowhere in the world y'all can tell me that everybody in that city, everybody in that state around the same age crazy about the same man. And see Freddie don't care. See Freddie don't care about them women. That's why he went with them women. He didn't care about them women. He cared about what Freddie want. See, what Freddie need, what Freddie want to do. I never seen nothing like this, y'all. I heard a pathogen spreading when you catch a disease that's a pathogen, and that virus just travel. It just spread, and it don't go get help. It don't go get treated. And Freddie don't want to treat nobody. Freddie have a sting thing on his finger, and he sting once he don't stun them girls. Freddie got them under his control. It's almost like a cult, y'all. It's that's what it is. It's no way I could be on that stand. It's no way Freddie should be sitting over there and don't nobody act like they acting like that girl. They in the courtroom acting like Nazaria is alive. If these are the people that did this to her, they wouldn't be that comfortable. See, I know Freddie Cougar know exactly what happened. I don't see no teardrop. I don't see no emotion. This girl right here is don't have no kind of emotion in herself. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Uh, hold on, y'all. Okay. Yeah, I right, y'all. I'm gonna stop it right here with Freddy Cougar. And 'cause my daughter just came by, y'all, to visit me. I love y'all. And Freddie, I'm on you. I'm on your ass, Freddie. All right, y'all. Love y'all.